who wins this one then as we get ready to go racing. The sprint race here at the Sardinia Road Course is underway with Serrano leading the field across the line, followed by Kylian Drumont, who slipstreams his way into the lead already as we come in towards the first corner. Keep an eye out for Moreno as well, who's looking to his outside. Miyazono there on the inside in fourth position as well. So it's Drumont that leads, Serrano into second, Moreno into third, Miyazono and Kokkerman trying to squabble for places, as well as Pol Ura making some ground. He's up 2 from 8th on the grid into P6 at the exit of turn 2. You've got Moreno side by side here with his compatriot Jose Serrano. Miyazono's keeping a watching brief. Drumont's deep though into the left-hander. That's opened the door for Moreno to walk through it and take the front of the race over from the Frenchman.
Every position on the podium as well, so knows how to win a race here. In the background's Gallo there, making a mistake, touching the wall there in the Mercedes.
So what happened here between Drumont then and Serrano? So they split Moreno down into turn 1. Drumont's on the inside. Serrano there as well, and they just, there was a bit of contact on the exit of the corner.
Here's on board with Takuma Miyazono how he went from 4th to 1st in one corner, so we're going to get down on T1. Moreno just slows down that car, runs out of acceleration. They'll have their accident, and Miyazono goes, well, thank you very much, mate, I'll take that, up to lead I go. Maybe make a move on Miyazono. We know that Ferrari runs that off top end speed a little bit as we get up to the braking zone. Miyazono managing to hold him on the outside now, and you see pulling back past, and that's going to be a bit of a difficult for Moreno, but he's got the brakes, up the inside he goes, and up into the lead goes Moreno. So you're seeing the differences there. Moreno's car much better on the brakes in the corner, and Miyazono having that straight line speed advantage. Right back there again, and so is Pol Ura there, up on the inside. Pol Ura in the 8C Touring, and man, doing it in style is Pol Ura.
On board here we are then with Valerio Gallo, all on the outside there. De Bruyne directly in front of him. This is where we know that Mercedes is quite strong, and it might leave De Bruyne vulnerable here to an attack from the Italian driver. The crowd are going to absolutely love this as he sends his way to the inside. Over the crest of the hill we go, into the braking zone. Gallo is through for now on Kai De Bruyne. So onto the last lap we go. I wonder if there might be a bit of tactical gamesmanship here from these drivers as Miyazono then goes for the outside line here on Samuel Moreno. Ura there on the inside. Gap has appeared for the Spaniard. Moreno off nearly to the curb on the outside. It's as you were between these top 3.
Moreno goes defensive. Will Ura go around the outside of all of them? He's going to try and do it, but I don't think he's going to make it. Miyazono and Ura side by side. Pol Ura, he does make it around. He's going to have the ideal line here, but they're 2 by 2. Oh my word, Tom, and Ura is through up into P2.
Out of the right-handed kick we're about to go, and we're going to blast to the timing line here. Will it be Moreno, will it be Ura, or will it be Miyazono who takes the checkered flag? It's out and waving, and which of these drivers will come across the line? It's Samuel Moreno who takes his first ever win in the Gran Turismo World Series on his debut, ahead of his compatriot Pol Ura. We will get ready to get racing underway here as the grand final at Monza for the Nations Cup is go. They lead them down over the timing line and head towards the first corner. So a rolling start then with Moreno, Ura and Miyazono. Will we see any Dander moves on the brakes? Moreno looks like he's got the lead covered off for now. Miyazono has a look on Ura. Gallo there also looking a bit racy in 4th position.
Here is Serrano. I say that, he must have made a mistake at the start because he did start in 6th position. Yeah, that's why. So I thought it was out of the kindness of his heart, but actually it's because Kokkerman caused that contact and moved him out of the way. Gallo looking for a move now on Miyazono, thinking about it. Now, will Miyazono fight this? Yep, Gallo there up into P3, so clearly he thinks he's a bit quicker at this point. Kai De Bruyne also on Miyazono. They're looking into second chicane. Will Kai De Bruyne go through? If he does, so Miyazono goes from 3rd to 5th in 2 corners there. And that's what happens, I think, maybe when you let someone through.
Miyazono through the Della Roggia, didn't particularly make that much of a mistake, just a little bit wide in the second part of the corner. Serrano said thanks very much, great exit, and just sived on through.
Big drive. Oh, who's that?
That's Moreno. That's the race leader that's off down at Alboreto at the final corner. Coming down into Alboreto, just clips the grass on the entry to the corner and spins all on his own. He's alongside Kai De Bruyne, then he's going to send it down in towards the Rettifilio. Are we going to see a Spanish-shaped machine through on the inside as well? Not quite so. De Bruyne loses out to Valerio Gallo, who's now going to try and pounce and power away from those 2 drivers. And now they're in that slipstreaming battle down the back straight. Keep an eye out for Takuma Miyazono, who's joined into the party here as well. We're side by side with Gallo and De Bruyne once again for second position. De Bruyne with the outside line. Demote Gallo back down into 3rd place as they head into the first chicane.
Serrano now is he going to come out ahead of Miezono? He is there, so Serrano past Miezono again and right onto the back. Serrano's tyres much fresher than Kai De Bruin. He's going to draft by up into second place. Goes Jose Serrano past Kai De Bruin, but De Bruin's not giving it up. Yes, he is. Up into second goes Jose Serrano. But these guys, these top three, they all still owe a pit stop.
Thought he might try and get another lap out of those tyres there for Serrano, but he decides actually to come into the pits at the end of lap 23, and exactly the same strategy as Miezono does get through on Valerio Gallo after the Italian driver has served that penalty. Here we go then, down the start-finish straight. Miezono moves to the inside, Gallo blasts to the outside and goes through on Takuma Miezono for 4th place. We're going to come through the exit of it. De Bruyn's going to pull off the racing line, and Gallo is going to go siding on through for that final podium place. To the roar of the crowd here in Milan, Miezono also following suit as well. Could these two drivers on the soft tyres of Gallo and Miezono challenge for the final 2 podium places? One is already on, and there's going to be 2 laps to go at the end of this one.
Oh, Gallo's picked up a 0.5 second penalty. Oh, Valerio, not again, brother.
Japanese driver is going to blast on past Gallo as we head down into Alboreto. Gallo's going to try and defend it on the inside, but nothing he can do against the charge of Takuma Miezono.
Serrano's really reeled Yura in, but it's running out of time. Likewise are these two on the soft compounder tyre. Oh, Gallo's made a mistake. He's off. He's hit the grass and he's round. The pressure gets to Valerio Gallo and he is off.
For the Spaniard, an absolute commanding performance as he exits out of Alboreto, takes to the line and to the checkered flag. Pol Jura wins the Nations Cup here at Monza for the opening round of the Gran Turismo World Series in Italy, and it's a Spanish one too, with Serrano leading home in second position as well.